This week, we are reading two fiction books that are teaching us about being willing to try new things. On Monday, we read the first book, Grasshopper's Gross Lunch. Do you remember some of the things that Grasshopper ate? You can pause this video and see if you can remember them. Did you remember the berry and the honey and the nuts? Okay, those were the three things that Grasshopper tried, and he found out that he did not like them because he said they were gross. All right, today we're going to read Terell's Taste Buds. As we're reading, think about our key question. What do these stories teach us about being willing to try new things? And after we read it, we will talk about a few questions about the book. This book is called Terell's Taste Buds, written by Elise Sweeney, illustrated by Angela Comstra Jacobson. Terell was a fussy eater. He ate the same thing every day. He ate cereal and a banana for breakfast. He ate a peanut butter and grape jelly sandwich for lunch. He ate pasta with butter and cheese for dinner. But Terell's eating habits were about to change. It happened one Thanksgiving. Terell looked at all the food. He saw that there was no pasta with butter and cheese. The family started to pass the turkey and mashed potatoes. They passed the beans and baked apples. They passed the stuffing and sweet potatoes. Grandma Kay, Terell said, "Do you have any pasta with butter and cheese?" he asked. "No," she said. "I do have a gift for you," she told him. "You must taste all the food to get it," she said. Terell didn't want to taste the food, but he did want a gift. He put some food in his mouth. Then he tasted this food and that food. "Yum!" he shouted. "It looks like your taste buds are now awake," said Grandma Kay. "This is my gift to you." Terell never forgot that Thanksgiving. Now his taste buds try everything. Okay, so let's talk about the book. Well, let's go back to the beginning, and so we can answer the first question. The first question is, what does Terell normally eat for dinner? All right, let's look here at the book. All right, we see the word dinner right here. So let's read this sentence to see what he ate for dinner. He ate pasta with butter and cheese for dinner. So what did he eat for dinner? Pasta with butter and cheese. The next question says, does Terell want to change what he is eating? Why or why not? Did he want to change it? No, he didn't want to change it. Why do you think he didn't want to change it? I think it was because he liked what he was eating. Now, why does Terell have to try eating new things? Well, when we look at this page, we can see that he saw there was no pasta with butter and cheese. So he sits down to the table and there's nothing that he normally eats. But that wasn't all of it. The second part of this was Grandma Kay. He asked Grandma Kay if she had pasta with butter and cheese, and what did she say? No. And then she said, you must taste all the food to get it. And get it was a gift. Okay, so why does he have to try eating new things? Because at Thanksgiving he didn't have his regular food, and Grandma Kay told him she had a gift. So this was a little tricky question because we had to look on a couple different pages to find the answer. And sometimes that's what you have to do in a book. All right. Is Terell excited to try new foods? Let's see. What do you think? Is he excited? Kind of look at his face. Does that look like an excited face? Remember, any question that says how he feels or how a character feels, you have to look at their face. And when I look at his face, he does not look excited. Now, when I look at all of the rest of his family members' faces, they look like they're excited and anticipating, like, oh, he's trying it. Is he going to like it? But he does not look excited. And I don't think he's excited because he likes his same food. So, what does Terell think of the new foods he eats? So, what does he think of them? All right, I hope you noticed that there's a giant yum right here. And right down here, we have yum. And we have the exclamation point. So now we can see that the author wanted us to see that he really liked the food. And we can also look at his face, and you can see he's kind of got like this surprised look because his eyes are really big, and when you're surprised, your eyes go big, but you can kind of also see a little smile there. So these are the things that tell me that he liked the new food. The picture of his face as well as the two yums. And then it also says he shouted. So when you shout, sometimes you're upset, but sometimes you're really excited. And I think in this case, he's really excited based on the other things we saw. Now that Terell's taste buds are awake, do you think he still only eats his old food? What do you think? Well, let's go to this last page and read what it says. Terell never forgot that Thanksgiving. Now his taste buds try everything. Okay, so does he still eat his old foods? No, he may eat them once in a while, but you can see from this picture that he's got a lot of different foods on his plate. And the author tells us his taste buds try everything. So that means he's eating all different kinds of foods. So those are two things that the author does. He draws the picture and he writes the words to let us know that he does not just eat those same foods like he did at the beginning. At the end, he eats all different kinds of foods. Okay, so now we've done two books that have that the author was teaching us about being willing to try new things. Tomorrow, we're going to look at some of the ways these books are the same and some of the ways that they're different.